Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22, and we are continuing our postseason journey. In the last episode, we had the ALDS against the... who did we play? The Twins. We played the Twins, that's right. So we got through that in 5 games. They took us to 5, but we relied on Shohei Ohtani for 2 games, Game 1 and Game 5, and he delivered. He pitched great performances in both those games, and we were able to come up with the 3-2 series victory. And now we go to the ALCS, but not only do we get to go to the ALCS, we have to play as our prize the Boston Red Sox, who completely swept their opponent, which I think was the Yankees. So we come up against a team who is super hot, super dominant right now. They're finding their groove. They had a ton of time to rest because it only took them 3 games to win. So we have the disadvantage there in terms of like our guys being a little bit more gassed. And maybe they have more talent than us. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But there is only this series between us and a trip to the World Series. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it. This could very well be the end of our season in this episode. We'll find out. I hope it's not, but we'll find out. Hit that like button if you're going to enjoy the video. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. And let's go see if we can make a run at the World Series. We are here at the ALCS. It'll be Game 1. Ohtani versus Casey Mize, but Ohtani's probably not going to start. Like we mentioned at the end of last episode, it'll probably be Shane Bieber getting the start for Game 1. Ohtani will probably play Game 3 because Ohtani did just pitch Game 5 against the Twins. He'll only have 1 day of rest, so Ohtani will not go in Game 1 against Casey Mize. It'll be Shane Bieber. We'll just have Ohtani switch to number 3. But in the other side, the NLCS is Cardinals and Padres, and the Cardinals already have a game lead over the Padres. So we might be taking on the Cardinals if we move on in the ALCS. But we got to get through the Red Sox. The Red Sox are a very tough team. If we find their roster, they have Casey Mize, Tanner Houck, Jacob deGrom, Touki Toussaint, Kyle Tyler, and Keegan Aiken as their guys in the big league club for the starting rotation. Relief pitchers, they've got Matt Barnes, Zach Little, Tyler Rogers, Drew Steckenrider, Harley Noer, Jack Wessenberger, Harley Noer as the bullpen guys. Closing pitcher, they have Victor Gonzalez as their starting closer. In the catching, they have Ronaldo Hernandez, Philip Rice, and Patrick Mazeika. Mazeika? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I apologize. Vladdy Jr., Nick Cavadas, Trevor Story, Rafael Devers, Marcelo Meyer, and Xander Bogaerts, Austin Meadows, former Cougar, and Andrew Stevenson, Drew Jones, and Jarren Duran, and then Bryce Harper fills out the outfield for the Red Sox. So it's a pretty decent team. A lot of high overalls, a lot of veterans, a lot of experience, not only in the regular season, but in the playoffs. So we're going to have to go and battle these boys. Their pitching staff is not as good as ours. I really believe that our pitching rotation is a lot better than theirs. Our bullpen, I think, is better than theirs. The lineup, I think, is better than theirs. I hope it's better than theirs, but we'll have to wait and find out as we move on. Julio Rodriguez is back for this series. He missed basically the entire ALDS. He played in Game 1, but that's where he got hurt. And we'll hopefully take on the Red Sox and beat these boys. I really hope we can. We go to Fenway for Game 1. But like I said, Shane Bieber will take the mound for us. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Game 1. It's going to be tough. Actually, you know what? I need to go... I need to switch it so that it's quick manage instead of full game. And then Bieber will take the mound. Now, here we go. All right, we jump into Game 1. Casey Mize is on the mound for the Red Sox. We'll simulate the half inning. Nothing happens. Shane Bieber has a better performance than what he did at the start of his last pitching performance. We take the lead with a 1-run Okay, Bieber doing fairly well to keep this to 0. We get another lead, or another run in the 5th. And Shane does a good job. I'm going to keep him in there. Casey Mize still in as well. Bieber does a good job in the bottom of the 7th. We go top 8. Okay. Do we let Shane go bottom 8? I think we do. That was a good idea. Shane Bieber does it for us. And now we go bottom 9. We bring in Luther Curtis to shut the door on the Red Sox in game 1. Oh, Luther Curtis, you killed me. My all-star closer? Really? 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th? 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. We should have just kept in Bieber, but I thought that I could rely on my closer. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate for the boys to lose game 1 when we had it basically in the bag for 9 innings. We get a 2-run lead in the 5th, so that's good. Scooble, they finally pull their starter. Victor Gonzalez comes in, keeps Scooble in. He allows 1 run. We go top 9. All right, now we bring in Crochet this time, and now we jump in and make sure we do it ourselves.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out.
Okay, we got to make sure that we get this done. We choked away game 1. We cannot choke away game 2, although Trevor Story starts out with a leadoff single on a 3-1 count. It's not a good start, but we can always have a ground ball situation. They're going to go sacrifice bunt with Austin Meadows. It's not going to be good enough to get an out at second base, but it will just barely get enough to be enough to get an out at first. So they do advance the runner to second. Now we're playing like overtime, where they have the runner on second. 1-1 count. Bogarts grounded to Riley. Riley makes the play. Out at first. Torkelson gets it. And there's 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. Can we tie this series back up? Philip Rice is the man to do it. And he will fly it out to shallow left center. O'Neal Cruz does it, and the Chicago Cougars have a game. Good job, everybody. That's how we should have closed game 1 of this series. But we did it. We move on. Tarek Skubal had a good pitching performance, just like Shane Bieber did. It wasn't Shane Bieber's fault we lost that game. Lost game 1. And look at the boys doing a little piggyback action. All right, you love to see it. Love to see it. Murakami hit a home run in Fenway. That's pretty cool. And Crochet gets a save. Skubal went 8 innings, 10 strikeouts. Pretty good. And he gets the win. And now we go back home to Chicago, to the Cougar Dome, where this will be Ohtani's first start since Game 5 of the ALDS. And hopefully we can keep this win streak going. Ohtani will come to the plate, or come to the mound, and he will pitch for us. And we don't start off with a... Oh, yes, we do. I thought we were on top there. But we start with 4 runs in the bottom of the first. They get 1 back in the top of the second. But we get another one in the bottom of the second. So the lead stays at 4. Jacob deGrom is not pitching very well. We get another run in the bottom of the 4th. Ohtani came to play today. We get another in the 6th. And this is the time where we pull... Ohtani. He had a great pitching performance. We go top 8. Evan McMahon does his job. And then we bring in Crochet to close the door in the top of the 9th. And he does! Cougars have a 2-1 lead in the series. And Ohtani did amazing. Thank you, Shohei Ohtani. And now Shane Baz will do it. It's a 3-1 lead in the NL for the Cardinals. Very interesting. This should be the game 4. This should be a sweep, but we choked away game 1, so we have to go extra. Shane Baz will get the call for the start here. And can we start off as hot? We don't start off as hot. The Red Sox get 2 runs in the 2nd. They get 3 more in the 4th. They get 5 more in the 5th. What is Shane Baz doing out here? Shane Baz gets pulled, but it's 10-0. There's literally no way we can come back in this game, and we lose 10-3. Wow, we got absolutely cooked in that game. Absolutely cooked. And now it's tied 2-2. Jack Leiter gets the call. He gets the go on the bump for the Cougars at Cougar Field. Oh, come on, guys. Let's start off a little bit better. We can't allow those runs. There we go. 3 runs in the bottom of the first is what I like to see. Tukey Toussaint, he's not ready. We give up a run in the fourth, but that's okay. We give up 2 more runs in the fifth. They tie the game, but we got 3 more back in the bottom of the fifth. You love to see it. Leiter can go 1 more inning? Yes, he can. All right, Leiter can come out. We'll bring in Evan McMahon for the 7th. He does good. Keep him in for the 8th. He does good. We get 2 more runs in the bottom of the 8th, and now we bring in Garrett Crochet to shut the door. And we have a 3-1 lead, 3-2 lead, I should say, over the boys. Jordan hit a home run. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have a 3-2 lead over the Boston Red Sox. We go back to Fenway for the final game, what hopefully is the final game of the series. Oh, baby. The Cardinals move on. They blew out the Padres 4-1 in the series. And the Cardinals are awaiting the winner of the ALCS. Will it be us or will it be the Red Sox? We'll find out here in Game 6 as we head back to Fenway. Ohtani will get the bump again. No. Bieber will get the bump again. He'll get the mark here. And we'll go, and we start out hot. 2 runs in the top of the first. Another 2 more runs. Another 2 more. Another 2 runs in the top of the third. Bieber's having a great pitching performance, but he lets 2 go in the bottom of the 4th. Another 1 in the bottom of the 5th. I think it's time to pull Shane Bieber. We bring in Evan McMahon for the bottom of the 6th. He gets nothing there. That's good. We go bottom 7. Yes, you love to see it. All right, we're going to jump in. O'Neal Cruz is on tap here. We've got 2 innings between us and a trip to the World Series. Let's go do it.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here.
All right, here we are. It is the top of the 8th, a 2-2 count in Fenway. O'Neal Cruz leads off for the Cougars as we have a 1-run lead late into this ball game. And O'Neal Cruz almost got that to, if that curved a little bit more, that would have probably bounced off the monster. It is still a 2-2 count to him. They got Jack Weisenberger and O'Neal Cruz. Great reactions from Rafael Devers at third. And Cruz is a little bit upset, but what are you going to do? That's great reaction time from Devers there at third. That was no doubt a base hit. And that's going to hit Torkelson, and he will take his base. Weisenberger comes out of the bullpen and hits the second man he sees. And now we got Smooth Jazz at a full count with one runner on first and an out in the inning. And Smooth Jazz will deliver a double play to Vladimir Guerrero. It was a bad throw from Vladdy. Vladdy sold. Wow. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a veteran at this point. He has an easy double play opportunity, but he sells it because he tries to get it around Spencer Torkelson. A triple, a double, and a single for Julio Rodriguez. All he needs is a home run, and he has the cycle in a playoff game. That would be amazing. And Julio Rodriguez will not do it on that one. It's a 1-2 count. It's so nice to have him back in the actual lineup because having him hurt for the ALDS was really tough to battle through. But he looks at a ball there, and it'll be 2-2. Come on, Julio. I knew you want it. I know you want to give us some extra runs here, some insurance, and I know you want the cycle. You could do them both here, but they call third strike on the check swing, and Julio will not get the cycle, unfortunately, unless we bat around and he gets another chance. But I don't see that happening. Austin Riley comes up, 2 outs, and Austin Riley delivers an RBI. There it is. The insurance run. Barely safe is Jazz Chisholm at third, and the insurance run delivered by Austin Riley. Yes, sir. Good job. And they pull Weisenberger and bring in Jack Little. Very, very intriguing. Yordan Alvarez has hit a home run in this series before, but I'm way early on the splitter there. I was sitting fastball. Can we get even more insurance? Anything in the outfield scores Jazz Chisholm, so... Yordan, the short porch in right field, is begging for a Yordan home run. We just got to be able to get it. And that probably would have been it if I wasn't early on the timing. Not going to swing at that. It's 2-2. Come on, Jordan. You've got the power. We re-signed you for a reason. We re-signed you for a reason so you could hit big home runs in the playoffs. Yes, sir! Santa Maria! Jordan Alvarez clears the bases. 3-run shot in the top of the 8th. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we paid you the big bucks to re-sign. Yes, sir, Jordan. You did your thing. That's what I was asking for. We got all the insurance runs we need now. Bada bing, a bada boom. A gabagoo. That ball is out of here. Yes, sir. And now Verdugo comes up with a full count. 8-3 lead for the Cougars. Verdugo will ground to first base and Vladdy will pick it up and beat him to the bag. But we did all the damage we needed to do because of that man right there, Jordan Alvarez. Just absolutely swanging for the fences. And we're going to keep in Evan McMahon because we'll let Crochet go bottom 9. McMahon has pitched down his 3rd inning of work. And Torkelson will get a can of corn right there. Good job. You love to see it. Now we got Austin Meadows. Wishes he was still a Chicago Cougar because he could be seeing his playoffs come to an end with 1 more inning of work. Jordan does a good job in left field to grab that. And there are 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 2 on the night. He has a walk. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Evan McMahon, you got to be a little bit more careful. We'll send the slider. And, oof, he doesn't chase it, but it could have been called a strike. Could have gone either way. 2-2 count to Bogaerts. He'll take the changeup and foul it to the left side. We'll go changeup again. And Bogaerts will hit this. Chisholm makes the play for it. And Chisholm makes the out to Torkelson. And that is a quick bottom of the 8th. And the Cougars come back up with a chance to get even more. Even more insurance. Alejandro Kirk will ground to shortstop. Xander Bogaerts. If that was anybody, literally anybody else on the team, we probably beat that out. But because Kirk has 14 speed, he doesn't beat it out. Murakami comes to the plate. Does have a home run in the series. He hit one in game 2, I think. Game 1 or game 2, either one. And we go 2-1 count with Murakami. Ooh, baby. Yes, sir. Give me it all. And Murakami will get not on base. Center fielder Drew Jones makes the play. All right. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. And this is where we started. O'Neal Cruz. And O'Neal Cruz will get it to Xander. Xander makes the play. And we go bottom 9 with a chance for the Cougars to win the pennant. Can we do it? Garrett Crochet will come in. He's been super, super clutch for us in the ALCS. When we can't rely on our all-star closing pitcher, we've relied on Garrett Crochet. And we are 3 outs away from the pennant. Trevor Story, out! O'Neal Cruz, great reaction timing, makes the play at short. And that's 1. Nico Cavadas, or Cavadas, however you want to pronounce his name. I don't care, because he's going down. Slider coming. That's going to be a strikeout. Yes, sir! He strikes out looking, and the Red Sox are down to their final out in the season. We are 1 out away from a pennant. Oh, you got to give that to me. That could have been the pennant right there. Crochet with the circle change. Austin Riley makes the play, and the Cougars win the pennant. The Cougars win the pennant. We did it. Your Chicago Cougars. Why is the screen black? What's happened? Thank you. The Cougars win the pennant. The Cougars win the pennant. Oh, baby. ALCS champions. We are headed to the World Series. You love to see it. We win the American League pennant. Yes. We're going, baby. We're going to the World Series. The Cougars win the pennant! The Cougars win the pennant! Oh, it's unbelievable. You love the scenes. Look at the scenes. Everybody's high-fiving and hugging, and everybody's happy. We got to pop the champagne. celebrating. It'd be better if we were celebrating in Cougar Field in front of the thousands in attendance. But celebrating anything is still amazing because we are the champs of the American League. And it was all because of Yordan, baby. Yordan Alvarez had the home run that gave us the confidence to be able to win that game. And Julio Rodriguez had 3 for 4 with a triple-double and a single. Almost had the cycle. But the Chicago Cougars are world champions. Almost. American League champions. We will play the Cardinals in Game 1 next episode. Look at that. Look at that. Shane Bieber. It has Shane Bieber on the mound, but I will probably give this to Ohtani. He'll take Game 1 of the World Series. But oh baby, Cardinals and Cougars for the World Series. I hope you guys are excited because that's going to be the next episode. And I do want to mention, if we go to a Game 7, that will be its own separate one-off episode. We will do games 1 through 6 in case we need to. Maybe we sweep them, maybe we get swept. I don't know. Whatever the results are up until Game 6 or up until Game 7, we will do in next episode. But for some reason, if we have to go to a Game 7, that'll be its own special one-off video. So I'll leave you on a little bit even more of a cliffhanger after that episode previous if we have to go to a Game 7. So I just want to say that's only if we have to go to a Game 7. That's only if we do. Otherwise, it'll all be finished next episode in the World Series. But we did it. We won the pennant. We completed our GM goal, which was win the league pennant. We did it. We are not getting fired from the Chicago Cougars job. And we have avenged our loss previously by losing the wild card last season. We are going to the World Series with a chance to win it all. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Your Cougars are American League champions, and we are 4 wins away from a World Series. See you guys in the next one. Peace.